This is Tony Regis reporting from the Philippines. The US and Europe are probably eyeing Iran even more suspiciously now, Israel looking them in the eye with a hint of mixed warning and success. The sanctions on Iran's alleged nuclear activities have kicked in and Iran has lost a good market with the US and Europe not buying any oil from them. Like many of the Middle Eastern giants, Iran depends largely on their oil imports for economic stability, and losing such big markets as US and Europe, not to mention that silent but degrading sneer from nemesis Israel, must be driving Iran crazier by the minute. However, and thankfully for Iran, the US did not fully manage to pressure China, South Korea, and India from getting oil from them, but they all did cut back on their imports. China, India, and South Korea all got appeal from the US to stop importing oil from Iran, while South Korea heeded the call with a 2-month break from imports. They could not fully abandon Iran. The country has stood by them when they were in crisis in 1973. China, on the other hand, did cut its imports by a few barrels, which hurt the Iranian market naturally, but analysts see this only as a conflict in pricing and not as an answer to the US call. Of the three, India is the most viable for Iran and they are set to do whatever it takes to keep them. India did cut back on imports from Iran, but it could not fully stop importing, and Iran will do everything in its power to strengthen ties with India and not further hurt itself with more cutbacks. To keep them, Iran might have been having a lot of talks and compromise. It might be looking back on past help as with South Korea, answer to immense needs as with Japan or with special discounts. Tony Regis, Philippines.